These are the albums that were released in the year 2020 that I still put on to this day. 2020 was a memorable year for metal. As the year transitioned to 2021, people started to forget 2020. The underground bands were just dominating in 2020. And 2020 is a year that a lot of people want to forget, want to erase from their memory due to the global pandemic, the virus. It's time to tell you what albums I still listen to from 2020 in 2021. Before I start, pop your favorite albums of 2020 down below. No, this is not the best metal albums of 2020. I've already done that. I'm telling you the albums that I go back to. First up is Meg Cognition's Spectral Law, Wanderer's Astrology of the Nine. This is an absolutely fantastic fucking album. Spectral Law, Meg Cognition decided to create a masterpiece. Beautiful atmospheric black metal. You can tell the difference between these two bands. The vocals in Spectral Law are much more deeper and guttural, while Meg Cognition's vocals are very high shriek. But yeah, it's a great combination. Some great melodies that do get stuck in your head. And I just love the overall atmospheric moments. Around about 2 hours, this album is so damn good. So Meg Cognition's Spectral Law, Wanderer's Astrology of 9, I still listen to this very day. Next up is Warbringer, Weapons of Tomorrow. This is a great fucking album, really is. It's a thrash metal album. Warbringer are a fantastic thrash metal band. Great songs like Firepower Kills, Defiance of Fate, which has a more blackened edge. They're sort of like a blackened thrash. Some really interesting vocals as well. Out of Reaches, Notre Dame, King of Fowls. What an incredible song that is. Next up is Napalm Death, Throes of the Jaws in the Joys of Defeatism. This is a fantastic album. It really is one of Napalm Death's best albums. Love the song that Curse of Being Enthralled. Invigorating Clutch. Oh, that song Invigorating Clutch. This is a very experimental sort of album by Napalm Death, but holy shit, it does work. It's one of the best albums of 2020. But yeah, this album does grow on you big time, and I just love the overall technical elements, the brutality as well. But yeah, overall, Napalm Death, Throes of the Joy in the Jaws of Defeatism. Again, I play it a lot. Next up is Adrazar, Resicom. This album is so damn good. It's one of my favorite black metal albums of 2020. Technical and quite proggy as well, with some crazy moments. The vocals are incredibly catchy, but yet insane and cavernous at times, but incorporates those black and death metal elements. It reminds you of something out of like Behemoth, and it's just very atmospheric in tone, but just batshit crazy. It really is. Adrazar Resicom, I still listen to this day. Next up is Paysage de Hiva, Involved. 2 hours this album runs, very similar to Wanderer's Astrology of the Nine. It is just an incredible album from start to finish. The production is incredibly thin and frail, but it doesn't matter. It's very atmospheric production. Some great moments as well. Fucking love it. Next up is Imperial Triumph, Alphaville, an album that I did not like at first, but holy shit, it has grown on me big time. I listen to this album to this day and it holds up. Rod of the Future's an incredible song. How just crazy this album is. It's very technical, it's proggy, and it's just dissonant in tone. Excelsior, the song. Then got City Swine. City Swine. One of my favorite albums of the year now. Fall to Karma, just incredible band, incredible album as well. Great mix of black metal along with operatic metal as well. Very similar to the band Opera 9. Love her vocals. Her vocals are so damn good. Crazy guitar moments as well. And the melodies just get stuck in your head, and I fucking love it. Really enjoy Fall to Karma. One of my favorite albums of 2020. Next up is Paradise Lost, Obsidian. I still play this album to this day. Incredible songs like Darker Falls, Fall from Grace, The Foolish Trust, The Devil Embrace. Really fucking enjoy this album. This is still my favorite Paradise Lost album. Just incredible melodies that do get stuck in your head. Love the guitar tone, love the production. Paul Bearer, Forgotten Path. I don't know about this album, but I didn't even put this in my best albums of 2020. I've played this album so many times. I've played this CD so many fucking times, especially in the taxi, and holy shit, it is just an incredible fucking ride. Songs like Riverbed, Stasis, Silver Wings, which is like 12 minutes, and Caledonia. I love the vocals on this. Paul Bearer is such a good fucking band. It's great doom. I love this album, and I didn't even put this in my top 20 albums of 2020. It's crazy how albums grow on you after you actually do the list. Next up is Dark Fortress, Spectres from the Old World. Incredible album this is. I absolutely love it. This is one of my favorites Dark Fortress albums. That's what I should do. I should do a fucking album ranking for Dark Fortress. I love Dark Fortress, and this is just an amazing album. Songs like Paliake, Fantastico, Obelisk, Scorched in Rock, so damn good. Pulling at Threads, In Deepest Time, Swan Song. Oh, love it from start to finish. One of my favorite Dark Fortress albums. Man, I got the wrong album. I actually got the wrong album. I got the wrong album. Caligulas Horse, Rise Radiant. It's proggy. It's an album that I didn't really enjoy at first, but holy shit, it has grown on me big time. I actually did bring Caligulas Horse in Contact, but that wasn't released in 2020. Jamie, In Contact be one of my favorite albums by Caligulas Horse. Really love the proggy elements, really reminds me of Dream Theater. Love Rise Radiant, so damn good. Next up is Testament, Titans of Creation. Yes, this album's grown on me big time. It did make it in my list actually, and this is when I really got into Testament. Night of the Witch, how catchy melodic that song is. Ishtar's Gate, False Prophets, Curse of Osiris, Catacombs. I still play this a lot. One of my most played albums of 2020 for sure. Well, there goes all my CDs. Next up is Nightwish, Human to Nature. Surprise, surprise, I really shut on this album when it first released. Well, I didn't really shit on it, but a lot of fans weren't very happy when I gave it a 6 out of 10. And yeah, although I had some flaws on this, I tell you what, it has grown on me so damn fucking much. This is a fantastic Nightwish album. I love it. It's been one of my favorite albums by Nightwish. Music, fanning the flames of a mystery. Oh, so damn good. Along with Shoemaker, Harvest, Pan, How's the Heart, Tribal, Unendlessly. Unendlessly is more doomy. It's so damn good. I fucking love it. Just an incredible album overall. And you know what? Even all the works of nature which adorn the world, the second disc, man, if you want to read a book or something, just turn that on and it just takes you on an adventure. You want to read some fantasy shit such as Lord of the Rings or even Harry Potter, and fucking well enjoy all the works of nature which adorn the world, because it just works, this album. And fantastic music piece. It may sound a bit Disney, but man, it just works in every single word you read. Love and Human to Nature. I don't even think this actually made it into my top 20 albums, to be honest. And finally, my most played album still to this day is none other than Anal Nathrak, Endarkment. This is my favorite album of 2020 still. Just an incredible album overall. Although this may be slightly overhyped by me, I still fucking love it. Just 40-minute of batshit crazy stuff. Definitely one of the most catchiest albums of 2020. Songs like Endarkment, Thus Always to Tyrants, along with A Pig's with Cocks in Its Eyes, Libidinous, Feeding the Death Machine, that riff. Oh, great art though, The World May Perish, that Iron Maiden-esque song. Oh, Anal Nathrak, Endarkment is still my most played album of 2020. I can give you the stats. That Anal Nathrak I still play to this day. Absolutely love it. This is an album that has stood the test of time. And all these albums that I have mentioned, have stood the test of time. And this is what makes the albums great. These, in my opinion, are close to 9 to even 10 out of 10. I want things that are catchy and quite melodic. I want things that are also heavy and brutal in tone. These albums that I mentioned, I have it all. They have it all, and they have stood the test of time. So those were the albums I still go back to from 2020. So guys, that's it for this video. Let me know the albums you go back to in 2020. Do you agree or disagree with my opinion? Keep the discussion going in the comment section below, and I will see you in the next one.